Hello, I am here with your Thursday, March 25th tarot, and we are going to use the Line Strider Tarot. I've done an off-screen pre-shuffle, and now we ask for our messages for Thursday, March 25th. I was going to do an oracle reading for today, and I'm just looking at my deck right here. I was going to do that for something a little bit different, but the energies that we've had playing out this week are pretty major, and I just want to see how much this might continue throughout the week. Partly because I use a different deck for every single day, and none of that changed when I was recording each individual video daily. The only difference between doing that and what I'm doing now is I am tapping into the energy of the cards for the majority of the week. It just helps me throughout the week posting, and if I've got a lot on the go or have something in the evening, that I can not worry about coming home and maybe having my head buzzing with different ideas and then trying to focus on a tarot reading. I can carve out some time like this and focus on the readings. Okay. You know what? We're taking those two that flipped over. All right. See if there's anything else. There has been a number of cards coming out in the last few readings. There it is. So why would today be any different? Oh my goodness. Okay, at least they're different cards. We do have a lot of major arcana energy. Again, we've only got one that's repeating. From the bottom of the deck, actually, sorry, we've got two cards that are repeating. And again, mostly major arcanas. Only two minors in this reading, yet again. The bottom of the deck, background influence, what's playing out that we're not necessarily seeing. We start off with the death card. So that cycle that we've been wanting to end, it's ending. We saw the world card earlier this week. We saw the world card last weekend. We saw the new beginnings with the spring equinox, with the start of Aries, which is the start of the astrological new year. All of those old stagnant energies that had been kind of coming to an end last week, well, they're ending. The week before, I know we had majority of the week was talking about endings. Well, with the death card, it's done. Like, we're done. We're moving into a more balanced energy with the star card. Card of Aquarius. It's our hopes and dreams, but it's also balance. So we're balancing out these old energies. Now, this card, Major Arcana card of Capricorn, came out in the very first position. I believe it was on Monday. We have Devil card, talking about being addicted. Now, that could be being addicted to a substance. That could be being addicted to negative thinking or negative thought patterns, the constant victim kind of mentality of, oh, poor me, this never works, so it's never going to work again. That type of mindset energy, even though Capricorn is earth energy. Now, there is an upside to the devil energy, and that is the fire and the passion and the drive and wanting to, you're lusting and yearning for something new to come in, and you are using it to drive yourself forward in a positive manner. So initially, the Devil card, it looks very intimidating, but it does have some positives. Up next, we have more earth energy with the Three of Pentacles. Working on a skill or a project relating to something that is tangible, but you are working with people to get there. Up next, we have Major Arcana card. It is the sign of, I believe, Cancer. It is water energy regardless. The Moon card. The moon, talking about things that are being hidden from us. They're out of view, a little secretive, a little bit shadowy. We do have the full moon coming up on the 28th of March. So that is, I gotta look at my calendar. Sunday. Where we've got the full moon. So the full moon energy is starting to come in on Thursday. We're starting to feel it. We may be still not having all of the information that we need to move forward on those hopes and dreams. And these two together, the Death card and the Star card, it doesn't mean that your dream is over. It just means that a cycle is over and it's time for the rebirth. And the birth of something new is hopes and dreams. But the 9 of Wands, fire energy. The wounded warrior who picks themselves up after a battle. Now, this could just simply be a battle with yourself. It could be picking yourself up from a physical injury, or kind of digging in deep and looking at any wounds that you accumulated in any fashion, and you are working on healing those, and you are getting back up and basically getting back in that saddle to fight again and to ride again, because that's what the 9 of Wands wounded warrior does. I did see something about Chiron. I believe it was over the weekend. Chiron is moving into, I think it's Aries. So that is giving us it's a bit more oomph to get up and to start driving forward. Now, Chiron, for those of you not familiar with it, I believe is one of the moons of Jupiter. Could be wrong on that one, but it does have a lot of influence. When you start getting into the influence of moons and faraway asteroids and planets and stars, that is for like deep astrology. I am nowhere near there. And to be honest with you, when you start getting out of our own solar system, it doesn't quite have the same impact on us because it is not as close. But Chiron, the wounded warrior energy, is coming out in the 9 of Wands. But altogether, it's time to put that ending that has, if you feel like it's been dragging out, it's time to put that away. It's over. It's done. Let it go. It's time for the rebirth, time for the newness to come in, and really start focusing on your hopes and dreams. Start driving forward. While we don't have the Hierophant energy, which we did see twice earlier this week, we have the 3 of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, as is the Hierophant. But you're working together with others, and the two actually really mesh because the Hierophant is usually seen as a mentor, giving the advice. And the 3 of Pentacles, you're taking that advice and turning it into something. You're working on it. You're kind of putting that advice to practical use. Now, there may still be something that is missing or not being seen because it's being hidden in the shadows. Once that information is received, once we get through this moon energy, we're going to have what we need to pick ourselves up and move forward. We've got the help of the fire energy. We've got a lot of Aries and a lot of planets happening right now, and that's going to really help us drive. Drive is the key word. It's go time, and it's time to be in a momentum that is propelling us forward. So lust after those dreams, but go after them in a practical manner. You never know what might turn up. So I'm going to leave it here, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.